Well, what a show. Friday.
Friday.
You've been away for the first 2 days of this week, but you action-packed it, this particular podcast.
Did I, Brendan?
Action-packed it all the way.
I action-packed it.
That's a new word.
Fight for your flashback? We had Fight for your flashback. Who won? Let me remember. I did.
Yeah, that's very unattractive.
This is what we put to the pub test. A French runner won a gold medal at the Olympics. Oh, the Paris Games, sorry. She ran over to where the crowd was, saw her boyfriend and proposed to him. The comment underneath that photo was how castrating that is for men.
Okay.
Some people are really harsh, so I'd like to know what you think about women proposing to men.
We'll put that to the pub test. Belinda Carlisle, we caught up with her on the Zoom chat. And the week that was, Gem Y Rise, Jibber Jabber, all coming up in this podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Muntz.
Hi, hang on.
Oh, now you got trouble with your headphones.
I have. I've go away for a week and I forget how they...
Well, we got you some new headphones.
They've jammed. Ryan, can you fix my headphones? I can talk in the meantime.
Yeah, we went down to JB Hi-Fi and got you some new headphones.
Well, are you trying to sabotage me? Thank
Not
you,
at all.
Ryan.
They're brand new. There you go. Ryan's back from sickness. You all right there, mate?
Yeah, I'm not feeling that great.
Oh.
Yeah. What did you have?
I don't know.
Did you pull a heartledge?
I got whatever
heartledge?
Amanda brought back from Africa.
Yeah, I could have bought you a snow globe, but no, I got you some diphtheria.
What's the matter, mate? Diphtheria's not going to kill you. You'll be fine.
You know how Jack was on the show a few days ago, and was he telling you about his wisdom teeth?
Yeah.
I've had my wisdom teeth out when I was about 16, 17, and I still remember the trauma of it. Horrendous. Liam, about 2 years ago, had to have his out, and Jack's just discovered he has to have his out. But he's also, there's something in the front, one of his front teeth, after years of Invisalign, that was worn haphazardly. Didn't want braces. He said, I'll go Invisalign instead. Things are moving again.
Yep.
And something at the front, he has to have, he couldn't explain it very well, but he's going to see someone about it. Have maybe a fake front tooth or something.
Oh, a fake front tooth?
I don't know, but this is the text I got from him yesterday. Would you give permission if I had to get a denture to get a golden tooth? I think it would be funny and cool. My answer is very plain. I said, no, I assume you're joking.
What's he getting a denture for?
A denture's a funny word,
I
isn't
know
it?
a denture, a golden tooth.
Yeah, as if. Imagine that.
No. Because in the old days, they used to rip their teeth out. They just rip all the teeth out.
My mother, her dad was a dentist. Mum, at the age of 26, I remember it happening. One of my first memories is when Mum had all the teeth taken out.
Crazy.
If your teeth weren't perfect, you had them all ripped out.
Exactly.
And people would get dentures for their 21st birthday. They were given as gifts, as presents.
Yeah.
But, it's so painful. I remember Mum, every time you'd get a new denture, it'd rub, it didn't fit your mouth. And you had to get them resized as you got older. What a terrible thing to put people
Did your mum ever have a golden tooth?
No, she didn't. But she did have like a fake golden, like a corner on it, like it was a gold filling.
What, to make it look more authentic?
Yeah, because in those days, pre-fluoride, and this was Brisbane, they never had. Have they got it now?
They got fluoride in the 90s.
Yeah. So
I think they got sewerage in the 60s. And then...
That did terrible things to your teeth.
In 68, they got sewerage, and then in the 90s, they got fluoride.
Yeah.
They came on board. Yeah.
I'm a child of having grown up in Brisbane.
Yep.
Every time I went to the dentist, just holes in my teeth. Glad mine didn't all get ripped out.
My a guy grew up in Sydney, and Mum was taking fluoride tablets, drinking milk, and they put fluoride in the water when I was in utero. So my teeth, I don't have any fillings.
But weren't you born with teeth?
I had a full set of choppers when I was born.
And were you breastfed? Ouch.
But the problem was I knocked my front teeth out when I was 5, so I had to get like these teeth put in. And that's my great regret. When I met your mum, I always had terrible teeth.
Well, Mum, as the daughter of a dentist, evaluated everyone by their teeth.
And then she passed away before I got my teeth fixed. I got these veneers at the front.
If I ever go and see John Edward and some kind of medium and Mum talks to me, I know that's what she'll mention.
She'll say, oh, I wish I saw Jonesy's good teeth.
That's what she'll say.
No, she'll pass on, gee, Jonesy's teeth look good. Happy for that. It's Friday. It's a great show today because
Friday.
Fight for Your Flashback makes its return. Instagram is coming up as well.
And do you want to win some fabulous prizes with the Magnificent Seven?
Sure you do.
Here's question 1. In which hemisphere would you find Antarctica?
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I'm going to say, and this is boring, it's about me, is that I feel for the first time this week I've come out of the fog of having that cold. I haven't taken any cold medications today. I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking.
Good on you.
Hello, Dale in Waterloo. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you guys?
Very well.
Thanks, Dale.
In which hemisphere would you find Antarctica?
Southern.
Yeah, and I'm saying Antarctica because it drives me crazy when journalists on the TV say Antarctica.
Yeah.
Antarctica and Antarctica.
Or the weather people say there's a real Arctic blast coming through. And
Arctic, that's what it is.
Well, no, it's not. It's Antarctic blast. Arctic is the other one. The Arctic Circle up the top.
Right. Up the top.
True or false?
My cousin last year went to the Arctic Circle and Antarctica.
Wow.
She spanned the globe.
What an who is this go-getting cousin?
I know, amazing, isn't she?
Who, what's their name?
Katrina. She lives in South Australia.
Wow.
Her husband, a fabulous vet, a country vet, he passed away a few years ago, and she does this really intrepid travelling. She goes to Outer Hebrides. And, she does incredible Argentina, amazing things.
Did she go to the Inner Hebrides?
I don't know. That's probably still on her list, is the Inner Hebrides.
I'm one of those people that just want to go to the good places with good plumbing and good food and no, gangs on the streets. So that's just me.
Yeah, why don't you just stay home?
I just stay home.
Question number 2 for you, Dale. True or false? The Beatles' song Yesterday was originally titled Scrambled Eggs.
Sounds so wacky. I'm going to say true.
It is true.
Yeah, it was.
They needed a 3-syllable word that Paul could use until he wrote the real lyrics. Scrambled eggs.
And he says, scrambled eggs. George Martin said, perhaps boys get off the LSD and listen to it yesterday. Anybody could be... hang on. Whoa, what's happened here? We're doing Lyrical Assassin.
Now, I'm confused by Lyrical Assassin.
This is where we quote the lyrics from a song, Dale, and
we
you
don't
have to
sing them.
Work out where those lyrics have come from. It's in a conversational tone. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music is high, Dale. It's Friday, you know what I mean?
That is ABBA.
Yeah. Sing it in your head.
Dancing Queen.
It is Dancing Queen.
Ryan's finger was paused over the buzzer there. You're about to get the shot.
Here's multiple choice for you. Set in 1996, how far is the current world record javelin throw? Gee, we haven't broken it since 1996. Is it A, 61.2 metres, B, 121 metres, or C, 98.48 metres?
Say 98.4, whatever.
It is.
Yep.
That's nearly...
It's pretty big.
How long's that?
Footy field.
Imagine throwing a javelin that far. Amazing.
An animal without a backbone is called a what, Dale?
I was going to say snake. A reptile.
No.
Dale.
An animal without a backbone is called a what?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're up to question 3. It's Lyrical Assassin.
We do that?
No, we are. We're up to question 5.
Oh, we did that. Sorry, we're question 5.
Jeffrey's in Kings Park.
Goodness
Hello,
me.
Jeffrey.
How you going?
Very well.
Very well.
Question 5, not 3, is an animal without a backbone is called what?
It's an invertebrate.
It is. Well done.
Los Polos Hermanos is the name of a fast food front in which TV show?
Oh, no idea. Breaking Bad.
Yes, it is. It's Breaking Bad, Jeffrey. It is.
You have
no
an
way.
idea.
Maybe you've got a secret meth lab that even you don't know about.
Do you have a secret meth lab?
Unfortunately not, no.
Oh, because Amanda was just asking.
Just asking for a friend. Question 7. Here we go. This is where you win it all. The Aussie Stingers play which sport?
Aussie Stingers.
You know this.
Have a successful guess.
Water polo.
Yes.
Water polo.
Yes, it's water polo.
Can I give a shout out to Angus, my neighbourino across the road, Ray and Jackie? That's their son.
Really?
Angus is
Well,
doing
the
it.
Stingers just beat the US in the semis, so they're going to be in a gold medal match.
Yeah.
This is amazing. That would be one of the hardest sports, the physical fitness it would take to be a water polo player. Amazing.
Well, Cronulla's going crazy for Angus. There's a
And
mural
rightly
of
so.
him. Ironically, there's a mural on a wall in Cronulla where I actually painted a mural when I was doing my signwriting days.
What was your mural of?
I did Jolly Roger's sound cabin on the side. It used to be a record bar called Jolly Roger's sound cabin.
Have you got a picture of it?
No, I never. But I will say this: there was a skull and crossbones, and wearing like a slash hat.
Right.
But all I did.
Your design?
No. It'd been an old design, and it had faded. So Roger got me to paint over the top of that.
Yeah.
But I did an original version of it, my own, at the front of the shop. But I didn't claim the big side one. But Angus is he's on the side of the building now and happy for
Fabulous.
it.
I love this stuff.
He looks fantastic.
And well done to you, Jeffrey.
Good on you, Jeffrey. Congratulations. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way. A $250 voucher to Holy Moly Golf Club. Like golf, but fun. $200 to spend at home. Beautiful shop. Your new favourite online shopping destination for trendy homewares, art and interiors. And Jonesy and Amanda character choose for you to colour in and some stated pencils. Jeffrey, anything you'd like to add to this?
No, that's wonderful. I'm amazed I got those questions right, to be honest.
I know. Maybe go and buy a lottery ticket because guessing is going your way today.
Awesome meth for Amanda.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Are we ready?
I was born ready.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's go already.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was ready.
Thumbing through the Almanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1975, the Bee Gees released their hit Jive Talking. 1975. In 2020, they re-released it again, but this time with a different flavour. Barry Gibb re-released it on Greenfields. This was an album that contained various Bee Gees tracks reimagined as country songs with country music singers. This is country music right here.
Who's singing this?
This is Mary Lambert and Jay Buchanan.
I like it. Can you still wear your pants tight while you do it?
Yeah, I think so. That's the look.
I like it.
And you can blow on a jug. That's what country music people do. If, you just add a bit of banjo and there you go.
Bit of a yeehaw.
A yeehaw.
I might look up that album, Greenfields. I like it.
Okay, but in the meantime, let's play the OG.
Let's do it.
Jam Nation.
Oh, there's someone at the door.
Hello.
It's Julia.
Hello. I'm here to say, look, Logies, don't vote for me. Vote for me. I don't know. I don't care. It's on. I think, is it on? I'm not sure it's on.
It's on.
Not Doctor, Robert and me.
Yeah.
I don't vote. Or do it. I'm gold. Don't.
I'm going to vote for you.
I am too, Julia. I love you.
Oh, don't. No, don't. I don't even know when they're on. They're on. Vote. Don't.
What would you like? Would you like us to vote for you?
Of course. Yes, no. Don't. Yes, I don't care.
I feel like we're going around in circles.
Oh, circles. I'll give you some circles.
Okay.
Here's a piece of paper. Vote, don't. I don't know. Sign it. I don't care. Toodles.
I saw Julie.
What the F just happened?
Julie is mad and I love her. I saw her socials yesterday and she's mad as a cut snake and she's just fabulous. Vote for Julia for the gold.
You got my
Logie.
vote. Management Rights City to surf this Sunday. Oh, are we in it?
Hasn't that come up out of
Team
nowhere?
Run, let's do it.
Team Run?
Why don't we all...
I was in Africa. I've had the team runs.
Now, why don't we all dress up like gorillas and run in the city to surf, right?
I have shaved my legs, thank you.
Are we on board?
No, nor me. But good luck to everyone who's going.
It's not comedic if I just run by myself as a gorilla.
No, it's interesting. With all the stuff of the Olympics, this has just snuck up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Today's 5 for your flashback. Running songs play well the management.
There's a couple of goodies I can think of.
I've got a ripper.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Keep on running. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
Do you want to make it $2,000? Of course you do, but there's some jeopardy. One extra bonus question. I'm looking at it now. but it's double or nothing.
Zoe's in Gordon.
Hello, Zoe.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Let's see what we can do for you today. We've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. We always say this. If you're not sure, say pass, because you might have time to come back, okay?
Okay.
Don't blow it too early. Here we go, Zoe. Good luck. Here is question number 1. How many months are there in a year?
12.
Question 2. Pickles are made from what vegetable?
Cucumbers.
Question 3. Which African animal is known for its good memory?
Elephant.
Question 4. A trucker's hitch is a type of what?
Tow bar.
Oh, Zoe.
It's a knot.
It's a knot.
Damn
it.
Okay.
Oh, Zoe.
Man.
Thank you. $100 to be getting on with.
What's happened to us lately? We're just not getting past question 4.
Oh, thank you, Zoe.
I thought you got to get that. I thought it was going to happen.
Oh, we'll try again Monday, hey?
Jam.
Jam Nation.
Fight for your flashback.
2 songs enter, 1 song leaves. City to Surf this Sunday. I suggested us as a team go dressed as gorillas.
That was shouted down very quickly.
But I can't go by myself as a gorilla. You can't be a lone gorilla. You got to have a phalanx of gorillas.
You could be old Silverback. Just wear your Speedos.
Today's Fight for Your Flashback. Running songs play well. The management. Last week, Liz Ellis won for you. The week before, I wiped the floor of Angela Bishop.
Okay.
So we're 1 from 1 while you were away on
All
assignment.
right, well, let's clear the slate. I'll go first, shall I?
If you would like to.
I've gone with a song that I have loved for years. It was released in 1977. I had a huge crush on this guy with his big gooey eyes, his big brown eyes. I loved him. I love Jackson Browne, and I love this song. Running on Empty.
I see where you're going.
Looking out at the road rushing under my wheel. Looking back at the years going by like so many summer fields.
Great song. And in Forrest Gump, your favourite movie.
He was in Forrest Gump. It's been in the film Blow. It's been in The Simpsons. It's been in Supernatural.
Yep.
Let's hear it for a sec. Such a good song. What have you got that can top that, Brendan?
I'll see you running on empty and I'll raise you with Run, Run Away, Slade.
Oh, I love Slade.
Their comeback song of 1984.
84?
It's got everything you need.
I saw a documentary on YouTube recently that had Noddy Holder from Slade. What a smart, lovely man.
Okay.
Because they look so kooky. But what nice men.
Noddy wore the hat.
Yeah, as another guy that had a haircut like a coconut.
Oh, yeah.
Good song.
That
I
is a
prefer
banger.
mine, of course. Well,
I prefer mine much more than
what
yours.
would you like to hear? Give us a call, 13WSFM, or you can vote on our Instagram story at Jonesy and Amanda.
Fight for your flashback if you're a man of the match. A Hyatt Regency staycation package, which includes the Harbourview King Room. We've been in that room. How good is it? The buffet breakfast in the Sailmaker restaurant
It's
as
a gorgeous hotel. You'll love it.
We only stay at Hyatt Regency.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into Fight for Your Flashback. City to Surf this Sunday. Today's Fight for Your Flashback. Running songs play well. The management. What have you got
I've gone
with
with
again?
one of my favourite songs. It's Jackson Browne from 77, Running on Empty.
From your favourite movie, Forrest Gump.
I didn't like that film, but I love this
like
song.
that film?
Must have been going through something in my life that made me not like it. I can't remember.
Great movie. I've gone
How
with...
about I talk through your song now? What are you going with?
Well, it'd be just the usual thing, wouldn't it? Rigor de jour. I've gone with Slade and Run Away.
If you got a crush, don't be on the bush. When I got a crush, run away.
This makes me think of my friend Janet. She passed away at the age of 41 with a brain tumour. My best friend years for when we grew up. She introduced me to Slade. She loved Slade. I think of her every time.
So really, the spirit of Janet, vote for my song.
Oh, she would have. She also loved Jackson Browne.
Imagine us dressed as gorillas running in the city to surf with that blaring out through our Yui booms.
Imagine, Brendan.
Dean's in Stanhope Gardens.
Hello, Dean. Fight for your flashback.
Good morning, Jonesy. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome back.
Thank
It's
you.
fantastic to have a level of professionalism back on morning radio with you back in the saddle, Amanda.
Oh,
Not that Jonesy done a bad job, but he didn't do a good job either.
Oh, I do. Why don't you just put your vote in, mate?
Don't be like that, Jonesy. Look, I've got to go with you, Amanda.
Dean, thank you on all levels. I appreciate
Come back
it. Thank
anytime.
you.
Paul's in Alfred's Point.
Hello, Paul. Fight for your flashback.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back, Amanda.
Thank you.
Okay, got to go for the loudest band in the world, Slade.
Yeah.
They were, weren't they?
They were the loudest band in the world. I always thought it was Deep Purple, but no.
Slade. Thank you, Paul.
Mylene is in Kingswood.
Hi, Mylene. Fight for your flashback.
Hi. I was dialing before you even finished, Amanda. Of course, it's running on empty. That was my cleaning song and my gym song. Pop it in the cassette player and off I went.
Oh, I love hearing that.
So you don't clean or do gym anymore?
Found a new playlist.
I don't gym.
Fabulous. We're going to take more of your calls. You can vote on 13WSFM or on our Instagram story at Jonesy and Amanda.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Fight for your flashback.
2 songs enter, 1 song leaves. Management wrote this morning, City to Surf this Sunday. Today's Fight for your flashback. I'm disappointed that we're not dressing as gorillas and running in the City to Surf on Sunday.
I'd have to shave my legs.
I can't go by myself.
So they're more hairy.
Because one gorilla is not funny.
She was a giant silverback running in your speedos.
What about if Ryan and I go as gorillas and you go as Sigourney Weaver and like we're gorillas in the mist?
Yeah.
And I'll get Brian Brown in. He'll have a go.
Have you ever seen me run? It's not going to happen. But I support everyone who's doing this on Sunday. Well done. So songs about running.
Songs about running.
I have gone with this fabulous song from 1977 from my big crushy, Jackson Brown. What a song. What have you got?
Well, I've gone with a great song, and if you're dressed as a gorilla, this is going to spurn you on to do great things. I give you Slade and Run, Run Away.
If you got a crush, don't be on the bush. When I got a crush, run away.
I just stabbed myself in the face with a pen.
Did you? You also said spurn you on. I think you mean spur you on.
Spur.
Yeah. Well, those are our songs. What would you like to
Thank
hear?
you.
Hello, Lee and
Media
Hornsby.
Watch.
Fight for your flashback.
Good morning, Amanda. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, and you too, Jonesy.
Thanks, Lee.
Look, I do like your song, Jonesy, but I'm always running on empty. So, Amanda, you got my vote this morning.
Love it. Thank you, Lee.
Kathleen.
Kathleen's in Campsie. Fight for your flashback.
Welcome back, Amanda.
Thank you.
It's your vote, Amanda. Your song's way better than Jonesy's.
People seem to like my song today.
I don't think we need sort of, editorial.
I think
on it.
maybe we do.
Fraser is with us in Wilton.
Hi, Fraser.
Hey, guys. I'm voting for you, Jonesy.
Good man, Fraser. The voice of the youth. Picking a song from 1984.
Thank you, Fraser.
I got the youth on my side.
Robert's in Rydalmere. Fight for your flashback.
Hi, sorry, Jonesy. It's got to be Amanda all the way.
Running on empty. We've got one more call, though.
Carolyn
Milpera is going to tell us who is the winner today. Over to you, Carolyn. Fight for your flashback.
Oh, well, while I love Slade, Jackson Brown song was the first one I thought of, and if I was doing that City to Surf, I would definitely be sucking on those gel packs because I would be running on empty.
Let's hear it.
And would you be dressed as a gorilla, Carolyn?
No, I wouldn't. I'm menopausal. I'd get way too hot in that thing.
Yeah, it's a big way to overheat, isn't it?
Maybe a Borat costume.
Well, good luck to everyone sucking on their gel packs. Here is today's winning song.
Congratulations,
I love it.
you.
Here we go. Jackson Brown, Running on Empty.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's get down to the Jonesy and Amanda Answer the Pub test.
A juicy one today. Women proposing to men, does it pass the pub test? I saw something at the Olympics. A French runner, Alice Finot, she helped break the European women's steeplechase record and then ran to where the crowd was and proposed to her longtime boyfriend, a Spanish triathlete. Doesn't get sexier than that.
That's sexy.
But I saw and people go, isn't this wonderful, isn't this great? A comment underneath it made me wonder what people think. If your girl proposes to you, especially during the Olympics, you're cooked. There's nothing more emasculating than a woman proposing.
Yeah.
Is that how men really think? Is that how women think?
Could be a bit simp, yeah.
What's simp again?
Simp, you know. You're a simp.
Well, that's no explanation. Simp, you're a simp.
Right,
Use your words,
what's a
Brendan.
simp?
I think it's like you're like a simpleton, isn't it?
No, not a simp, no.
Is
That's
simp
what we
that
call you.
is simp that you've had your
A simp.
testicles taken off?
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, you know, you're whipped.
Well, it's interesting because deep down, this is one of the big traditions that traditionally men propose.
Mm-hmm.
And women, it goes to the base of stuff, doesn't it? You can be a big feminist and still think you want to be proposed to. But you look at the stats, I mean, only 2% of women propose to men. But this recent study found that 70% of men would be excited if a woman proposed. 95% of men are open to women proposing, making the first move in relationships. So maybe we're moving on from it.
And it depends who's doing the proposing. If it was like Blake Lively, what's her name?
Lively.
Yeah. If it was her or Sydney Sweeney proposing to me, I'd probably go, yeah, right, yeah.
No, you're missing the point. It's not who are you fantasising about.
Okay.
It's if you're in a relationship. Focus, Brendan.
I'm trying to work out how old I am compared to Jackson Brett.
Would you like a woman to propose to you? How would you feel? Would you feel emasculated?
Because men, if you left, like men don't want to get married. And I think what happens
I don't believe that.
The woman, if they propose, the man's going to go, oh, no, that's a no from me. That's a hard no. So that's why.
Well, then why do men propose if they don't want to get married?
Because men just take a long time to get round to it. You know, they just take a long time. You look at all the single guys that we know that aren't married.
And look at all the people we know who are.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is some guys just take a long time.
So I don't think that's right that only women want to get married. Otherwise, all women would be proposing and men would be saying no.
This is why we're in the pub. This is the pub test.
You've said nothing.
How old am I?
Women proposing to men. Does it pass the pub test?
We'd love to hear from you. We'll have that for you at 8 o'clock.
Jam Nation.
The summer sporting event over there in Paris is continuing on, and I'm just enjoying it.
Well, it's interesting that normally Australia's dropped out of the medal tally by now, but we haven't. And normally this is where we start talking about per capita. But this is the best we've ever been.
How are we going per capita?
Well, I'll tell you, we are coming third overall, which is extraordinary when you do boil it down to per capita. This is a gold medal tally per capita. We are the lead Olympic country with the most medals per capita. Let me just say this.
Righto.
Australia has 1 gold per 1.4 million people.
Gee, that's pretty good.
USA, who's coming first, has 1 gold medal per 12.3 million people.
Okay.
China, who's coming second, has 1 gold per 56 million people. Listen to it in this context. For China to beat Australia's score of medals per capita, they would need to win almost 1,300 more medals, more than are available at any given game.
Well, in your face.
Aren't we amazing?
We're good.
And let's look at the gender breakdown. Women have won 13 of the 18 gold medals so far.
Give it up for the girls.
Yeah. Maybe we should, women's sport. Isn't it interesting that people love it?
Well, the artistic swimming.
Have you seen some of those pictures of those costumes?
Seen them. Who's doing the camera angles on that? Like the cameraman from the 80s from Channel 9 Cricket? Remember they'd zoom in on the bikini
half
girl?
the time,
yeah, but you don't have to
their
go
lower
so
half
close.
is in the air. I've seen some pictures where you go,
There's some
that would hurt.
That's right up there.
That's right up there. The bodies are extraordinary. There's no unnecessary mounds. It's just full athletic body. It's like Cirque du Soleil.
Athletic mound. It's the best mound you want to see.
I know. Well, there's hardly any mound. It's amazing. Do you know in the in the beach volleyball? Let's get to that. A lot of people are enjoying that. Do you know why the sand doesn't stick to them?
No.
Because it's a very specific kind of sand. It's not just sand you get at Bondi Beach. There are categories for the sand to pass for them to be in an Olympic event.
Right.
So the International Volleyball Federation has very strict specifications. So the sand has to be sieved so it's not too coarse or so it can't be too fine because it would stick to them. It has to be naturally weathered to give rounded edges that aid flow and drainage. This is what they stated from the Tokyo Games. If it's too small, the sand becomes dusty and compacts over the course of a match. If it's too large, it scrapes the player's skin when they dive. So under these regulations, the sand has to be 40 centimetres deep across all courts. It has to ensure that up to 92% of the sand granules are coarse or medium grade so that the smoother grains in the sand can touch the person's skin without sticking to it.
There you go.
And the colour has to be aesthetically pleasing.
Yep.
And all organic material like pebbles, shells and seaweed are sifted out. Imagine if it was in Sydney, you'd have a lot of broken glass cigarette butts and chewing gum.
And the odd syringe.
And the odd syringe.
You don't want
That'd be
that
nice.
in your mound.
No, you don't, Brendan. You do not. So I love all these extra little stories we're getting from the Olympics.
And how good are we?
And stop looking at the pictures, Brendan. Close up. Stop zooming in.
I'm not. It's not me doing the zooming.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Women proposing to men. Does this pass the pub test?
French runner Alice Finot won a gold medal, runs over to the side where her family are waiting and proposes to her boyfriend. The comment underneath I thought was very interesting. Someone said, if your girl proposes to you, especially during the Olympics, you're cooked. Nothing is more emasculating than a woman proposing.
Does she come with a ring? Does she
It was
come?
an Olympic pin she gave him.
Oh, okay. So then
But
he
she
doesn't
said,
have
"Will
to
you
buy a
marry
ring.
me?"
How good's that?
How do you
He's
feel?
off the hook with the ring.
No, it's not about that. It's about the feeling. How do men feel and women feel if the roles are switched? Traditionally, men have done the proposing. Women like a gesture.
Yeah.
And I can see why you'd think, I want to be loved so much that he proposes
Well, I'm
to me.
old school.
From the minute you're born, that's the image you see in every popular culture trope.
What about the young? Jem Ray, you're in a relationship.
Yeah, no,
With-
I think it's a bit cringe.
So if Alessia...
Yeah, if she proposed to me, I think I'd say no.
Oh, wow. Hope she's listening.
What?
So it doesn't change the feelings you have about her, but you want to do the proposing.
Yeah, I want to do the
Oh,
proposal.
so you're going to propose to her?
No.
You want to do it now?
No.
How do you feel? Women proposing to men, let's move on from this awkwardness. Women proposing to men, does it pass the pub test?
Women are after equal rights and everything. I think it's just as romantic for a woman to propose to a man and just take the pressure off the man proposing all the time. So I think, yes, I think it is acceptable.
Absolutely. Why not? Why should a man get all the say in everything?
It's got to be the man. The man's got to stand up. He's got to have backbone. He's got to have guts. Otherwise, he's going to be a lapdog.
It does, but I'm a little bit of a traditionalist, and I think it's more romantic that a guy proposes. But also, in the times that we live in, a girl's got her voice and her opinion is valid. So, yes, it does pub the pub test.
Oh, look, it's a tough one because I can see the comments about how it can seem emasculating. However, in a world where we're trying to make everything equal and women get equal pay, why can't they propose? We're action people. We get shit done. Let us do it.
Yeah, right
Call
on,
to
sister.
action. Call to
right
action.
on. And Ryan, if you would like to make a little proposal or anything.
You know, you're a piece of work, Brendan Jones. You
That's what
really
I-
are.
Thank you.
Jam Nation.
Well, our next guest is known for a string of classic pop hits that take us straight back to
Can
the
I say
80s.
slew?
A slew. And we still can't get enough of Belinda Carlisle. Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee is bringing her hit songs to her Australian fans with a brand new Decades tour. We are thrilled to have her with us on Zoom. Belinda, hello.
Here she is.
I'm fine. How are you?
We are great. How long is it since you were here?
Well, I think it's 2018, so it's been a while. This tour is the fourth time it's been scheduled. Twice because of COVID, it was canceled. Once because last year it was canceled because of my knee. I messed up my knee and needed a knee replacement.
Oh.
And now I'm coming this September with my new knee.
Well, good luck going through the airport with that. I've had a couple of hip
I know.
replacements and you get pat downs
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
you,
ready.
Did you have the full knee reconstruction? Because that's
Yes.
a brutal operation.
It was really, I don't know what I was thinking. I was making plans for the next week to go out. I thought, it's nothing. And then I got a rude awakening. It was hardcore.
They pretty much chop. They pretty much chop your leg off.
Let's not.
No, they
go
do, and
into
they
that.
reattach
Yeah.
it.
They do.
It's extraordinary.
They do.
You would
Yeah,
normally have to prepare, I'm sure, for a tour anyway. But with your new knee, have you had to sort of rehab your stage moves and things?
Yes, actually, I'm doing karaoke dancing now.
Oh,
and with my physiotherapist, and it's not easy. It's harder than being on stage. But yes, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I mean, I'm about 95%. So, but there's certain things I can't do yet. I will.
Are you much of a dancer on? I'm thinking of when I see you on film clips and stuff. I've seen you dance, But would you say that you really work on the dance when you're on stage?
No. I mean, it's all nothing's ever choreographed. I just move a lot and dance a lot, but and that's just part of it. But it's not like choreographed,
Yeah.
you know. And
You're not
all
like
that
Janet
stuff.
Jackson
But
or Paula Abdul.
No, not at all. But I still have to be in shape for that, and just know my limits.
Yeah. Well, because it's like when you see Billy Joel. You know, when Billy Joel gets up there and he's performing, and then that film clip for Uptown Girl, you got Christy Brinkley. Billy's dancing better than Christy in the film clip for Uptown Girl. Yeah,
It's not everyone's special
That's
talent.
what I mean. You could be a really great singer, and that's why sometimes I think that's why singers bring stools out on the stage. They're not going to do any dance. Stools that you sit on.
Exactly.
So this is your Decades tour. What an incredible career you've had. The sliding doors from the Go-Go's. What helped you pivot from that to this long career?
I didn't really, to be honest, it was not planned at all. I just kind of winged it. And I thought, well, it's the only thing I know how to do is sing. So I had the opportunity to make a solo album. And I knew it was like 50-50 maybe, that. And so nothing was ever contrived. And nothing ever has been contrived, actually, through the years. So, I just kind of winged it, and it happened.
So that works out well.
Yeah, it worked out very well.
Because the Go-Go's, you would have thought, well, that was a huge super group and a pioneering group of the time. It would have been scary to break out there and just do your own solo stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really scared until I got on stage for the first time and thought, what have I done? But it was too late.
I better get dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a new knee and get it happening.
Well, Belinda, it's great. It's great to talk to you. You can get your tickets to see Belinda Carlisle live at livenation.com.au. Happy birthday. What, next week is your birthday?
Yes, I'm 66.
It's a good age.
You look incredible.
No, 66 is good.
Actually, it's amazing, and I'm so lucky to be here, and I'm blessed, and I think of all my friends that aren't here. So, yeah, absolutely. It's amazing.
Well, we look forward to seeing you and your new knee.
Yes. It's excited too.
We want some dancing. I paid to see a dancing act. I want to see me a dancing act.
Better be good. Yeah.
Belinda, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Good morning.
I'm glad we're not the only ones up at this ungodly hour.
While you were away, I could have stepped into your shoes and filled in on Double A Chattery, your podcast with Anita McGregor.
No, we recorded one in advance, so there was one dropping every week.
Anita and I have good chats. And I just like listening to her Canadian lilt.
Well, today on Double A Chattery, the one that's dropped this week, we're looking at transitions. This is something that you and I spoke about on this show.
Men becoming women, women becoming men?
No, the small transitions that you do sometimes every day, but at big junctions in your life. And I was talking about the idea of driveway time, where women specifically seem to sit in the driveway for a minute to reconfigure their heads. You've had a busy day somewhere, you're about to go inside where there's other things to do. That is your quiet time. And I think men have toilet time, which is their transition time. I remember in the old days, it was always that dad came home from work, kids, don't talk to dad, let him sit down, have half an hour, and he'd drink a scotch and he'd read the paper. We don't allow ourselves these transition times so much anymore. So we look at the nature of transitions, because transitions are good and bad. You can be going to a great transition. You could be going on holidays, but there are still stresses associated with it, because there's good stresses, eustress. Have you ever heard of eustress?
No.
Eustress is the opposite of distress, but we all need a bit of stress in our lives, or else we wouldn't be motivated
What's
to do anything.
What's eustress? Just your stress that you have.
It's good stress, and it's not necessarily bad, but sometimes you're not aware that that's what you're feeling, so you've got some anxiety around it. So we talk about how to look at these changes in your life and how to see what the transitions are and how to work your way through them without adding to negative stress. It's a good one.
Is that right? When I yell at you, it's not stress.
It is stress.
It's not stress.
You're control freak.
We don't cover any of that kind of stuff, just so you know. That's why I have a podcast. It's called Double A Chattery.
Yep.
You can get it wherever you get your podcasts or at doubleachattery.com.
Get it on the iHeartRadio app.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation
Podcast.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the goodies get together.
Thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House, your one-stop machinery shop. You can visit them at machineryhouse.com.au. You can win $20,000 for being our favourite ghoulie of the year.
Whoa. What have we got today?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. I know what really gets my ghoulies? When people cross the road and they don't look where they're going because they're too busy on their phones, especially children. Like, thank God I look out for them, and I hope other motorists do too. Like, get off your phone when you're crossing the road. It's called common sense.
It is.
That's what gets my ghoulies.
Often you have to be aware of their safety because they're not aware of their own.
Maybe they should bring back Hector. Remember Hector, the traffic protector? Is that his name? Stop at the curb, stop at the curb. Look to
Was
the
he a
right.
giraffe?
No, that was
That
Healthy
was Harold.
Yeah. He used
Who
to say,
was
don't
Hector?
smoke. Giraffes shouldn't be smoking, by the way.
Not with that
Hector was
long
like some
neck.
sort of crazy cat. He was a cat. Was he a cat? Anyway, told kids not to get run over by a car.
Well, what should tell
Actually,
adults?
It didn't
tell
work
adults.
for me. I got run over by a car 4 times by the time I was 14, so that fell on deaf
Maybe
ears.
people just don't like you very much.
It was my mum in the same car. What else have we got?
My ghoulies, cold butt cheeks. All cozy in bed, get up through the night when it's freezing cold, go to the bathroom, come back, and your partner screams, "Ah! What did you do? Put your bloody butt in the freezer? Get away from me until those butt cheeks warm up." But bonus tip, anything that comes near butt cheeks shrinks.
Some mixed messaging there.
So, that's true. You've got cold butt cheeks and, yeah.
Well, where do we go from there? We take all
to
ghoulies and we love them.
Hector the traffic protector. Out with the bad and with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's been quite the week. Jen Y. Rye had a day yesterday.
I was sick. I caught whatever Amanda had from
Yeah, well,
Africa.
but she came into work, didn't she? I don't know about your generation. Anyway,
It's on my deathbed.
Jam Nation.
Jen Y. Rye has been working harder than me getting on the bandwagon supporting our water polo side, the Sharks. How good
You
are
called the male team the Stingers.
I
a
did.
second ago.
I misspoke.
Is that because you're alarmed when sharks get in the pool? We should all be.
You know, Sharks in the pool do all right. And I tell you what, our side will do all right as well.
Our side.
Our
Good
side.
on you. Good on you, Brendan.
Well, he's my neighbourino, you know.
Since when have you said the word neighbourino? What are you, Vinnie Barbarino?
And he's come up with this. Gen Y Rise Jibber Jabber.
Quit your jibber jabber.
But I'm convalescing.
Shut up, Paul.
Amanda's back from holiday. Assignment. After a week and a half of special guest hosts, the last one was Amanda's youngest son, Jack. I bet he was just loving his time with old blabbermouth Jonesy.
What about all those years later on my own son's 21st birthday? Thank you for that hospital pass.
Yes.
I said, how was your gap year overseas? And you said, don't tell mum or dad, but I got a tattoo. And then I had to sit on that.
Yeah, so I hope she's not listening now. It's the first time she'd be hearing of it.
What, so she doesn't know?
I hinted at it to get it off my conscience, and that's as far as it got.
You hinted? So now I've ratted
you should
you
have
out.
warned me, yes. Can we cut that bit out? Because she's probably listening.
Fresh off a flight from Africa, Amanda heard it all.
And guess who's joined us, Jack? Here she is. Your mum's on the line. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, Jack. I've been listening all morning. You're doing such a good job. You're providing
thank you.
great stories and content about the tattoo. What an interesting way to find out.
Yes, I hope the jet lag has made it just feel like a hallucination.
He's gone rock set right across the neck.
Yeah.
Across the front.
Drew Barrymore was in the country. Much has been made of her cringy interview style, although it did remind Amanda of someone else's interview style.
A lot of people absolutely love her for it because she's very open and gushy. Others find it a little confronting. This made people uncomfortable. It was an incredible interview and it did a lot for trans activist and TikTok sensation Dylan Mulvaney. Drew has gone onto her knees to hold Dylan's hands and then Dylan goes onto the floor and they hug each other. I haven't heard such an uncomfortable interview since your first interview with Peter Garrett in 1991.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, Pete, I thank you very much for your time. It's been an experience for me. Pleasure, mate.
Did you slide onto the ground together?
Pete spooning on the floor. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Speaking of cringy, you reminded Dan McPherson, who's currently on stage performing in The Woman in Black, of his time with Mark Holden on that dancing show.
What was more scary, The Woman in Black or Mark Holden as a clown when you were hosting Dancing with the Stars?
Nothing will ever surpass Mark Holden as a clown. That was the golden era of Australian television, I tell you. We were right there, mate, at the coalface.
Have you heard, do you like balloons, Danny?
Not really.
I could get you a balloon, Danny.
Oh, don't. I'm having a visceral reaction as we speak.
The tribal drum was beating after that South Korean archer had his moment ruined by an errant bee. Listener Belinda had her own moment with Paul McCartney, ruined not by a bee, but a dodgy tum-tum.
I've had a lifelong dream to meet Sir Paul McCartney. So when he came to Sydney last time, I decided to get a part-time job, second job, stacking shelves so I can buy the VIP ticket, $2,000, just to meet him. And when it came time to go backstage and meet him, my stomach just started. I think it was a nerve. And I said to the usher, I need to go to the toilet. I'm going to poop my pants. I don't want to miss meeting him. Anyway, so he ushered me to the toilets and I ran and I bolted and I did my business. And by the time I came back, he was gone. And I'm meeting Sir Paul McCartney. And to this day, I'm absolutely devastated.
This opened up a broader discussion. What would you do in this situation?
If you're lining up to meet Sir Paul, if he's my hero, my dignity is everything.
I'm going to do it. I'm going ahead with it.
Are you?
Because it's going to be over before you even know it.
Yeah, well, but it will linger with him for some time.
Well, he'll always remember you, won't he?
This is how we're phrasing it. Go to the toilet or meet him regardless.
Oh, no, you go through it. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Oh.
Follow through.
Well, I peed my pants at a Rolling Stones concert, so fill me pants for Paul McCartney, leave a big impression and...
Well, unless you've got emotional support dogs that you can blame the smell on, I'm going to balloon, mate.
Diane had the final word on the subject, though.
Diane has joined us as well.
Hello, Diane. What do you think? What would you do?
Oh, look, I'd definitely go to the toilet. My son gave me a really strong coffee and I was at the station. This woman that worked there, I said, are there any toilets around? She said, oh, there's one over there. And I said, I think they're closed. I ran over there was only a men's toilet. I ran in, there was no toilet paper or anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I thought, oh, my God. I said to my son, I was glad to get out of there.
Right, so, Diane, you kind of take us off topic a bit there. But
Well, but I think, Diane,
day,
would you rather meet Paul McCartney
Yeah, so what would you do?
or meet him with your
I'd rather have a shit.
We asked for that.
All right, I'm off to sick bay. This has been Gen Y Rise Jibber Jabber.
I've been giggling at that for a couple of
that
days
is my
now.
favourite. In my radio career, next to Mrs. Philpott, I think that's my favourite thing.
Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins a Hyatt. She won Man of the Match yesterday. But today, who's going to win a Hyatt Regency staycation package, which includes the Harbourview King Room, buffet brekkie in the Sailmaker restaurant. This is a Hyatt Regency Sydney. 5-star elegance in the heart of Sydney.
You also get the Jonesy Amanda tea towel and keyring. Every Friday we play Fight for Your Flashback. This week in honour of this weekend's City to Serve. We had songs about running. I had Slade, this one, Run, Run Away.
I had this one by Jackson Brown. So, who was going to win? Fight for Your Flashback. Dean from Stanhope came out swinging.
Good morning, Jonesy. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome back. It's fantastic to have a level of professionalism back on morning radio with you back in the saddle, Amanda. Not that Jonesy done a bad job, but he didn't do a good job either.
Just the vote will be fine. Thanks, Dean.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, check out the stuff that didn't make it to the show today. We will record that for Jonesy and Amanda's Cutting Room Floor podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.